What's going on, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, we will be talking about having money doesn't buy style. Now, when it comes to fashion, nowadays, a lot of people feel like just because you have a lot of money, that means you automatically have style or you automatically can dress. And I'm here to tell y'all, money and how the way you dress does not correlate with each other. So I figured I might as well go on and make a video, put y'all boys and girls on game, and letting y'all know that just because you got money doesn't mean you have style or doesn't mean you actually know how to dress. And before we get into the actual video, feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. And I also want to say that I really do appreciate y'all for all the support that y'all been showing me. Y'all been going crazy on all the previous videos. So since y'all been showing up, I'm gonna continue to show up for y'all and continue to drop this fashion content for y'all. But I don't want to talk y'all heads off too much longer, so we're gonna go and hop straight into today's video. Alright, y'all, to start the video, we're gonna start the video talking about personal taste. Now, style is very subjective and unique to each individual. What you may find stylish, another individual may not at all find that stylish. Money can't buy a sense of what looks good together. Now, money and the price point on how much you spent on a clothing piece cannot buy a sense of what looks good together. You can sense something that looks good with your fashion sense, and you can use your money to purchase that clothing item. But just because you have the money and you see a shirt, a pair of pants, or even some shoes does not mean that is a great pickup or does not mean that you have style. The price limit on how much you spent on something does not correlate with how you put together outfits or how you're putting together clothing on your body. I'm just letting y'all know this from experience, because back then, y'all know, probably about a few years ago, designer was the go-to. All your favorite influencers, all your favorite musicians, everybody was wearing designers such as Gucci, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Off-White, and everybody just thought they were the flyest people on the planet because they could go purchase some designer. Well, your boy Ty Rich is here to tell y'all, bro, just because you're wearing designer does not mean you have style. You can wear designer and have your own personal taste for designer, because there's certain influencers out there that can buy certain things from your favorite designer brands and they can put it together with things from the thrift store or brands that are not too out there, and they can create some cool combinated outfits, and they're not basing their outfit off of how much they actually spent on a clothing piece. Like, if you like something, I'm not telling y'all not to go out there and purchase it, bro, because that's what fashion is about. Like I told y'all, style and fashion is very subjective. So whatever you like, you go purchase. But when you purchase it, you wear it to the best of your ability and you feel it into your style and revolve it around things that you are already wearing. That's gonna separate you from everybody else, and that's gonna separate you from the world. And you may not even be looking at this designer piece that you just picked up as a designer piece. Yeah, the quality is gonna be very high quality, but you're not gonna be basing your outfit off of that designer piece, and you're gonna have a lot of more pieces throughout your wardrobe to really revolve around those pieces. That's why I'm saying, when you have your own personal taste for certain things, it doesn't matter how much it costs, it don't matter what brand it is. It could be Skechers, and it could be a $20 pair of Skechers that you found in a thrift store. If you like that pair of Skechers, pick that pair of Skechers up and wear it to the best of your ability, because the money that you're spending on clothes does not correlate with how you're putting together clothing and outfits. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this and how many times I can stress this to y'all, bro. You gotta have your own personal taste for things when it comes to out fashion. You gotta figure out how to feel things that you like into your style, and you gotta figure out how to revolve things around your style to really elevate your style and take your style to the next level. So like I'm saying, bro, when it comes to fashion, bro, your money does not matter about how much you are spending on certain items. If you have a personal taste for something and you like something regardless of how much it costs, I will honestly tell y'all, go out there and purchase it. Go out there and find your own way to really resonate it around your style. Find your way to make it personal to your style, and find a way to really revolve this around things that you are wearing. And I'm trying to tell y'all that you're gonna learn a lot more about yourself. You're gonna learn a lot more about fashion, and you're gonna start to get in that mindset that it doesn't matter about a price limit on a specific piece or what brand may made a piece. If I like this piece and I know this is something that personally works with my style, and I know that I'm gonna be able to use this and revolve this around my style, then I'm gonna go out there and purchase it, and I'm gonna wear it to the best of my ability, regardless of who made it and regardless of how much it was purchased for. Now, alright, y'all, so this is a new section that I have in the video. Y'all know I normally give y'all outfits and I show y'all outfits in videos, but I don't normally break the outfit down and actually talk about the specific outfit. So as y'all can see, to start off this outfit, we're gonna start this outfit with this Charles Jeffrey Loverboy beanie. Y'all know I always wear the beanie. It's one of the staples throughout my style. I think this beanie was like max $50. Coming down to the necklace, we got this Jaden Grundy stainless steel bat chain. This is another staple throughout my fit. This was like $80. The rings that I got on was like $10. This Jaded London knit jumper that I'm always wearing really resonates around my style. One of my favorite pieces to actually style. This piece was like $80. Under it, we got this live on screen baby tee that I cut into a sleeveless tee. This tee was like max $50. Coming down to the denims, we got the Rick Owen bowling cut boot denim. If you know, you know. These are like $400 to $500, I believe. I don't know the exact price on them. And then coming down to the feet, we got my Swear London Exterminator boots. Those are like $350. But as y'all can see, this is a fit that Ty Not Rich would actually wear on a day-to-day basis. This is something that really resonates around my style, and this is something that I would honestly wear. So the expensive piece in this outfit would be my Rick Owen bowling cut boot denim. So I honestly just showed y'all how Ty Not Rich would use an expensive piece that I have throughout my style and really resonated around things that I am wearing. So like I said, bro, you could have money and you can buy certain pieces, but when you buy these expensive pieces, you want to resonate these expensive pieces around things that you are already wearing. You don't got to change up your style because you're buying an expensive piece of clothing. I'm gonna show y'all one more outfit and then I'm gonna let y'all get back into the video. Alright, y'all, so this is outfit number 2. As y'all can see, Charles Jeffrey Loverboy beanie. I think when I bought this beanie, the beanie was like $50. I already told y'all about the stainless steel bat chain. This chain was like $80. Rings, $10. Now this Resurrection biker jacket, I got this from a brand by the name of Writer Studios. I bought this jacket like 3 years ago and I just haven't really, I ain't wore it out yet. Like I got some cool combinated outfits. I've wore it one time, but I ain't flicked up in it. Yeah, I'm gonna flick up in it sometime in the future. I'm just really trying to let this sit right now until I figure out the right way that I actually want to style it throughout my style. So I don't know the honest price on this, but I know it's no more than $200 for this jacket. And then coming down to the shirt, as y'all can see, we got this 99 Dylan sleeveless tee by the brand Before the Madness. Shout out to Shay, shout out to Before the Madness. I think this tee was like $50. I don't even remember the exact price, but it was like around that price point. And then coming down to the pants, as y'all can see, we got the Rick Owen bowling cuts. Again, 500 some. And then coming down to the feet, we got my dark shadow abstract Beetle boots, 750, 800. Y'all know how it get. But as y'all can see, this is another way I would experiment or style expensive clothing throughout my style and really resonate the expensive clothing pieces with things that I am already wearing and revolving it around my style. So like I said, bro, it's cool if y'all like certain designer pieces, but when y'all are buying designer pieces, y'all want to figure out how y'all can really resonate these designer pieces throughout your style. You don't want to switch your whole style up just because you have some expensive pieces. So this is how you can honestly buy clothing that is expensive and resonate around your style. So like I said, bro, just because you got the money to buy clothing does not mean you actually know how to style clothes, and money does not buy style. You gotta know how to use your money the right way, and when you buy the clothing pieces, you gotta know how to really resonate those clothing pieces around things that you are already wearing. So the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is gonna be creativity. Now I feel like creativity plays a big role throughout anything throughout fashion. But I feel like a lot of people don't actually talk about creativity when it comes to money and buying clothes that you actually like. Creativity is one of the most important things throughout fashion. You have to be very creative when it comes to buying cool combinated pieces of clothing. You don't just want to buy a clothing piece and only wear this clothing piece one time. You want to get multiple wears out of a clothing piece. So where money and style comes together when it's talking about creativity, when you buy certain clothing pieces, you bring them into your style and you filling it around things that you are already wearing. You want to come up with multiple different ways that you could actually style these clothing items. And that's where the creativity behind clothing and fashion comes in. When you find cool combinated ways to style different cool combinated clothing, it's going to make your style a lot more versatile. It's going to make fashion a lot more fun for you. And then you're going to understand the origins of the clothes that you are buying and the origins of how these clothes actually make personal to your style. It's just going to make this process a lot more easier for you. You're going to start to understand a lot more about yourself, and you're just going to know a lot more about creating cool combinated outfits with different pieces of clothing. Because like I did state, you don't want to be that one person that's only buying certain pieces and only wearing these pieces one time, and then you're throwing them on the sideline and you're not even wearing these clothing pieces anymore. Because when you do that, that's honestly a waste of money. It's a waste of one wear, and you're not knowing how to actually style these clothing pieces if you only have one specific way to style your clothes. Like everything that I have throughout my wardrobe at this point, I can style multiple different ways. And that's where my creativity with my fashion knowledge, my fashion sense, all that comes in. And I'm not just spending money because I see something and I think I like it. Before I buy something, I always come up with the mindset of how could I fill this into my style. And if I don't have the specific way that I really want to fill it into my style, if I know this is something that I could really use to really elevate my style and I can create some cool, creative, combinated outfits with this piece, I purchase the piece, I put the piece on the back end of my wardrobe, and I just let that piece sit there until it's time for me to come back around to it and fill it into my style. But I just feel like a lot of people honestly don't tell y'all how important creativity is when it comes to fashion and styling clothing. If you do not have any type of creativity to style anything that you have in your wardrobe, you're just somebody that's honestly buying things just because you feel like you like it. You're buying things because you feel like it's gonna help you elevate your style, or you're just buying stuff to buy it. And you don't want to be one of the people that's just buying stuff to buy it. You want to be buying things that you are really implementing in your style on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying you got to wear these certain pieces every single day, but you're probably going to wear a lot of these things regularly, and you're going to wear a lot of things over and over again. You're going to outfit repeat over and over again. That's how you find your personal style. That's how you learn how to start styling different cool combinated clothing. Y'all see a lot of your favorite influencers, they do it all the time. Your favorite influencers know how to style certain pieces multiple different ways, and it's because they are buying things that are for them, and they're buying things that resonate around their style. They're not just out here buying stuff because they have the money to buy it. They're actually buying things that they know for a fact that they can really resonate inside their style. And that's why a lot of your favorite fashion influencer styles are very creative. That's why y'all resonate to a lot of your favorite fashion influencer styles, and y'all want to dress like your favorite fashion influencers. Y'all want the clothes to fit the same way on their body as it fits on theirs, but they already have their creative aspect behind fashion. They got their creative aspect behind styling different cool combinated clothing. So it all comes together when they put together outfits. They're not just out here buying clothes because they got the money to buy it. Because like I did state, bro, money does not buy style, bro. You cannot buy style. The money that you have can buy the physical clothing piece or physical clothing item, but it cannot buy the styling that comes behind each clothing piece that you are purchasing. You have to come up with that creative way to style these clothing pieces. You have to know how to style these clothing pieces before you just use your money to go out there and purchase it. Because once you purchase that piece, the money that you use to purchase that piece is now gone. Now it's on you. It's not on the money that you spent. It's on you. Just because you purchased it does not mean you know how to style it. And just because you purchased it does not mean that you have style. So like I'm saying, bro, when it comes to money and knowing how to style clothes, bro, your money cannot buy the style. You gotta have the style. You gotta have that mindset behind it. You gotta have the creativity, and you gotta know how to put together cool combinated outfits behind the pieces that you are purchasing, because that money is not gonna be able to do it. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, y'all, the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is gonna be having money will give you the advantage over somebody that doesn't have money to buy and experiment with different cool pieces of clothing. Now, just because you have more money than somebody, or you have the money to go out there to buy any clothing piece that you want over somebody that cannot afford to just buy clothing pieces, does not mean you actually know how to style the clothes that you are purchasing, or does not mean you have more style than that person that has less than you. Because like they always say, less is more. Less is more, if that makes any specific sense. But I feel like I done seen a lot of different arguments all over the TikTok platform. I done seen some people saying that money can buy style, and I done seen other people saying money cannot buy style. Y'all know I'm on the side of money cannot buy style. The style is in you. It's not the money that you have. The style is in you. But I feel like, honestly, a lot of people that have money don't actually know how to dress. A lot of people that has money uses their money to buy these very expensive pieces. They don't really know how to style these pieces, or they don't really know how to honestly resonate the clothing pieces throughout their style. Now, you can have money and you can buy style. Like I did state earlier in the video, you can buy designer pieces and fill it into your style. But when you're buying designer pieces, you have to really know how to resonate those designer pieces with the things that you are already wearing to honestly have your own specific way of styling it. Because I done seen people in all Rick Owen outfits. I done seen people wearing pretty much chrome hearts out their outfits. I done seen people wearing Dolce & Gabbana, just all these different clothing brands, these high fashion brands. I see a lot of people putting together pieces from each of these brands, and they're only creating pieces based off of designer brands. And to me, honestly, that's not style, bro. That isn't style. I would rather look at somebody else that could go and get them a pair of Rick Bowling cut denim and throw together some thrifted clothing, or like some lower fashion clothing brands together with those Rick Bowling cuts. Because it's just going to make the outfit a lot more better. It's going to make the outfit a lot more well put together. Because like I also stated, bro, it does not matter how much you're paying for a piece of clothing. It's about how you put the piece of clothing together and how y'all are putting them together in cool, combinated outfits. I feel like a lot of people don't honestly get that. A lot of people think that if you go spend $1,000 on some Rick Owen pants or some Rick Owen boots, that your outfit is automatically tough because you have a pair of Rick Owens on, and that is not the case, bro. Like I said, it don't matter about the brand, it don't matter about the price tag. The only thing that matters is how you're putting this piece together and how you're revolving this piece around to really resonate throughout your style. That's the only thing that honestly matters when you're putting together clothing, and that you're being yourself and you're finding your self-identity, your self-discovery. Y'all know how it get. I can get more deep into that, but that's a topic for another video. But like I did state, bro, just because you have more money than somebody, or you have the money to actually go out there and experiment different cool combinated clothing, it does give you the advantage over somebody that cannot afford the clothes that you are purchasing. But it doesn't mean that you're a better dresser than them. It doesn't mean that your style is better than them. It honestly just means that you have more money than them, so you could actually use your money to experiment with different cool combinated clothing. They may have to start at the thrift store. There is nothing wrong with thrifting. Like, I feel like a lot of people, once they get money, a lot of people look down on somebody that has to go to the thrift store, bro. There is nothing wrong with thrifting, because you can find a lot of vintage and cool combinated clothing throughout thrifting. Like, thrifting is honestly fun, bro. I love thrifting to this day. Like, thrifting is a lot of people's therapy session. And I feel like if you can go thrifting, you honestly know how to style anything, because there's a lot of y'all favorite rappers and favorite influencers that do not know how to thrift. You could take all their money away from a day, give them $100, send them to the thrift store, and I guarantee you they're not going to come out of that thrift store with anything worth wearing, because they don't know how to style clothes that doesn't have to do with spending money. So like I'm saying, bro, money has nothing to do with style. That style is in you. You got to know how to style every single thing that you have throughout your wardrobe. You got to know how to resonate the things that you are purchasing in your wardrobe, and making sure that money that you are spending on these clothes is worth using. So like I said, bro, Just because you have the money to experiment with clothing over somebody that doesn't have that money to experiment with clothing does not mean your style is better than theirs, does not mean the sense of your fashion is better than theirs, and it does not mean that you actually know how to style the cool combinated clothes that you are purchasing. It just means that you have the money to purchase these clothing items. So I need y'all to honestly think about that. I need y'all to let me know in the comments down below, was that a good take? Because I kind of want to see what some of y'all got to say about this specific thing that I'm talking about in the video. So feel free to let me know in the comments down below. All right, y'all, the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is going to be confidence. Now, wearing something with confidence can elevate an outfit, making it to appear more stylish than an expensive outfit worn awkwardly. Now, I feel like I talk about confidence a lot throughout the channel because confidence plays a lot throughout fashion and the clothing that you are actually wearing. You have to have that confidence to wear anything that you want to wear, and you just got to have that confidence to wear these types of clothes that you actually want to wear. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize that when you're spending money on these big designer brands, you may not have the confidence to actually wear that clothing item. You may just like how the clothing item looks online, or you may see some of your favorite fashion influencers wearing a specific clothing item, like those Balenciaga Alaskan ski boots. Those are some boots that I feel like you honestly have to have real style to actually know how to resonate this throughout your style. But I feel like a lot of people actually picked up on this boot because it was a popular trend. They started seeing a lot of people wearing these huge boots, so they felt like they had to buy into this trend. And I feel like a lot of people don't actually feel confident when they're wearing these boots, because I done seen the same outfits over and over again. These outfits have been recycled thousands and plus times. But like I was saying, bro, you just gotta have confidence. And when I say confidence, confidence is not just putting that clothing item on. When I'm saying confidence, bro, the confidence is gonna show through out how you're wearing this clothing item. But when I'm talking about confidence, I mean you gotta have that walk, bro. Like, you gotta stand tall when you're wearing these clothing items that you feel like really resonates throughout your style. Because some people can see when certain things throughout your outfit or clothing is forced, and that's not really you. That's when you start to lose the confidence to actually go out there and wear what you want to wear, because you're not having the confidence to actually put these clothes on the right way. So when I'm telling y'all, bro, money does not buy style. Confidence will help you elevate your style to another level. So when you're using the money to buy clothes, make sure this is something that you could actually resonate in your style, and make sure this is something that you are actually confident in wearing before you purchase it. Because like I've told y'all in previous videos, just because you see something online or you see one of your favorite fashion influencers wearing something that you like does not mean you have to go out there and purchase it. You got to figure out if that clothing piece is for you. You got to figure out if this clothing piece is something that you can use to elevate your style, and you got to figure out, is this clothing piece something that you can resonate around your style and make unique and personal to your style. And when you can resonate things around your style and make them unique and personal to you, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna have the confidence to wear it. And when I say bro, I'm talking about my females and males. We're talking about both of y'all, bro. I'm talking both of y'all, bro. Y'all gotta just have that confidence and that walk to wear the clothes that y'all actually like to wear. And I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, your style's gonna elevate. Your style's gonna be elevated at a constant rate that you're not even gonna know too much on how to explain to people. So like I stated, bro, money cannot buy style. Money can only help you find clothing items and experiment with clothes. But just because you can buy the clothes and experiment with them does not mean you actually know how to style these clothing items. You got to get your confidence up. You got to find the confidence to go wear the clothes the right way. You got to find that confidence to wear the clothes that actually resonates around your style. And I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, once y'all figure this out, y'all gonna get out that mindset of I have to use this much money to create a cool combinated outfit, and you're not even gonna really care about how much you spent on something, because you're gonna know how to resonate it throughout your style and style these cool combinated outfits. I'm just playing y'all on game. Alright, y'all, so that indeed is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope this video entertained y'all. I hope this video informed y'all. And I hope this video just helped y'all learn that money cannot buy style. The style is in you. So the money that you are using to purchase these clothing items cannot buy the style. You gotta have the style in you. And feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below. When y'all rely to me videos, it lets me know that y'all are enjoying the videos and y'all are enjoying the content that I am producing. And I also want to say I appreciate y'all for all the support that y'all been showing me. Y'all been going crazy on the last couple uploads. And if you haven't watched my last video, bro, go tap into the last video. I'm gonna prop it up on the screen probably at the end of the video. Go tap into that last video. The last video honestly helped y'all if y'all struggle with creating outfits. So if you struggle with creating outfits, I would honestly tell y'all to go tap into the previous video on the channel. But I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much longer. So it's been your boy Ty, aka Ty9 Rich. If you are new, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Also hit that post notification bell right next to that red subscribe button, because it does nothing but honestly help grow the channel. And it's free, so go on and do that if you're into fashion and you like art. But like I said, that indeed is gonna wrap up today's videos. Me, your boy Ty, aka Ty9 Rich, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.